Let's start the show.
What's up, world? I'm Mr. Galloway. I am officially jumping off the porch. Hope all is well out there. Hope everybody is good. All right, you ask yourself, who am I? I'm just a guy that came from the golden era, or grew up, I should say, in the golden era of hip hop. But you know what? Before I get started with that, this is my first time doing this. I'm a little nervous. Bear with me. If I stumble along the way, I want to apologize in advance. I'm a novice at this. In time, I'll eventually get better. So I appreciate your patience. But anyway, who am I? Well, I grew up in the golden era of hip hop. For those that remember, back in the day when you had to literally sit by the radio and record a song, or just leave your tape on record until you heard that favorite song you like. So I come from that, the cassette tapes, the staying up all night to watch the video shows that came on late, and whole entire episode for one or two people. I came from that you know I came from that. um how I fell in love with hip hop. Think of it like this. Think of experiencing something for the first time. Anything. You don't know what to expect. But when you experience it, it's just something that's out of this world. And that's how hip hop was for me. My first time hearing Rakim. My first time hearing MC Light and Heavy D. Back in the day, man, I feel like it was a innocence to it. I guess it was new for us. It was the early stages of hip hop, man. We had all kinds of dances, man, like the WAP and the Cabbage Bag. It's just a good time with the fashion and you know going back even younger with the break dancing and the movies like Beat Street and Breaking. All of those things made me fall in love with hip hop. Your MTV Raps. I remember when back in the day when the videos used to come on, you used to have to pay to see a certain video. Man, my moms used to kill me. I would run up the bill, you know, ordering certain people that I like to hear. I don't know if you guys remember that, but man, I remember those days. I remember them fondly, you know, going to the movies, Spike Lee movie to be exact. And when the movie come on, you hear Public Enemy. It's amazing. It's just breathtaking, So I came along with all of that. Came along with that right before the CDs. We used to carry the Walkmans. We used to carry the big radios, like Radio Raheem. We did all of that, maybe because of LL. But that was what I fell in love with. That's what I experienced. Man, I remember Beat Street, right? And they had one scene in there in particular where LL breaks in. He's a new artist, and Run DMC try to stop him from coming in, and he come in with his big radio, and he got his boys with him, And when I saw that, I said, you know what? I want one of them radios. So I used to have one of those radios. Man, they took them giant, I want to say the D or the C batteries. Man, I used to go through them like water. Yeah. So, that's where I was at with that. And that's how I fell in love with hip hop. I even tried to do it myself. Listening to Rakim one day, I said, you know what? If this smooth brother can do it, maybe I can. So I got a piece of paper, a pen, try to jot down some lyrics, and I said, all right, maybe I could get this a shot. And then, I said, well, maybe I need to be more comedic, like a Biz Markie, and write some comedic stuff. Maybe that'll fly too. You know what I mean? But then I heard Slick Rick, Lottie Dottie. For those that don't know about Lottie Dottie, man, Google it. It was one of them songs back in the day you couldn't play around your parents. So I used to go in the basement, play Lottie Dottie over and over and over again. And he had this brother on there making noise with his mouth. And I'm like, yo, what is that? And come to find out, it was the great Dougie Fresh. I'm like, man, this is dope. This is dope. This is dope. And they all inspire me. But to be honest, not only did they inspire me, everybody that picked up a pen, everybody that had anything on their mind and put it together in a poetic way, I was inspired by. It takes a lot of talent and wherewithal to be able to do something like that. So yeah, I was definitely inspired by that. But let me look over at the comments real quick, see who we got in here, see who's showing me love. Oh man, OTR, what's happening, bro? Man, oh man, we got Hendo in the house. My boy Jay, what's happening, Jay? What's going on? What's going on, Day? Corey Holiday, man, oh man. Darian, what's happening, bro? Man, I appreciate y'all for coming in. Because again, like I started with, man, this is, I'm really jumping out the window. I'm really out of my comfort zone here. I'm just testing the waters, seeing if I sink or swim. But I appreciate the love, man, more than what you know. I'm going to circle back and let y'all know where I'm from, man. I'm from Baltimore. We call it B-More. I don't know if you guys heard of the Park Heights Strut. I know that's the craze right now. That's where I'm from. I don't know if you guys heard of the Wire. That's where I'm from. The home of Jada Pickett. The home of Oprah Winfrey. Hope I don't make anybody upset, but we got the best crab cakes in the planet. I'm trying to tell you. If anybody agree, man, show me some love in the comments. Who got better crab cakes than B-More? We're notoriously known for the club music. B-More is in the house. Anybody from B-More, please show me some love in the comments. All right, how did I lead to doing YouTube? It was a funny thing. The pandemic hit. Had a lot of idle time on my hand. And I bumped into my man, Dame Amaj Beats. So back in the day, I used to do music. I was in this group called Black Tongue. And things didn't materialize. So I got a 9 to 5 and made an honest living. And so on and so forth. But at that time, my man introduced me to Dame Amaj Beats, and he did our production back in the day. We'll circle To the future, pandemic hit. Come to find out, we co-workers. We exchanged numbers. He said, what's your thoughts on doing music again? I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm older now. What I'm gonna say, you know, I don't know. He was like, well, I'm gonna send you a few things. Let me know. So the pandemic, everybody was in the house. You know, I saw Jim Jones on YouTube, and Jim Jones had the quarantine studio. So I'm like, hey, he doing it. Maybe I could do it. So one song here, another song there, and I started doing music. So we came up with this idea sarcastically called disposable entertainment. So the reason I called it disposable entertainment was I really felt like whatever I feel like right now in hip hop or music general, it's like microwave music. It's like it's hot for a second. Somebody might play a song here and there, maybe a week, maybe a couple days, and then it's long forgotten. So I said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to sarcastically call it disposable entertainment, which is out now on SoundCloud. Misterr Galloway on SoundCloud, volume 1 through 4. We literally just dropped volume 4 right around the New Year's. But anyway, to circle back, I'm doing this music, right? And I'm talking to Hendo. And Hendo, like, what's your thoughts on doing a YouTube show? Give you more exposure on what you're doing. And I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not the type of guy that want to go out there and make comedic gestures for likes. I don't want to highlight any negative energy in hip hop or what's going on. I don't want to be a part of that wave. But he was like, well, Dre, you can always just tell your truth. Show things from your perspective. Let them know how it was when you was growing up. What you see, what you like. Let them know about the Furious Five. People might not know about them. Let them know about Curtis Blow. So I said, well, maybe I will. So we did one show, introducing myself, then another and another. And, we've been running with it ever since. By the way, the name of the show is Electric Relaxation. And Hendo came up with the name. It's from the legendary group Tribe Called Quest, one of their albums. And very big inspiration to me and him. And I dug the title. I felt like the theme, the vibe fit what we were doing, what we were trying to accomplish. We just talk about hip hop from what we see and what we know and what we've experienced and try to share those experiences with you from an honest perspective. Maybe mention people that you haven't heard or maybe don't know, like a special ed. So we've been doing the YouTube thing and I'm enjoying it. I still get nervous here and there every time we do a show. But man, I enjoy doing it. And I appreciate everybody that's coming out and support me and looking at all of the episodes. And for those who haven't seen any of the episodes, please check it out. Subscribe, like, comment, please. So what's to come? I'm doing a lot of things in 2023. I just wrapped up an EP, which will be coming soon. Baltimore to ATL. It's my ode to the South, man. I love the South, man. I love Outkast. I love Ti, UGK. I mean, etc. I just love the South, and I just wanted to do my ode to the South. So it's almost like Baltimore meets ATL. So I came up with that. The first single off of that is Midnight. And it's just me hopping in the car, taking a drive, clearing my head, getting my thoughts together. The video will be coming soon. We going to world premiere it on Electric Relaxation, so stay tuned for that. That's coming very soon. Actually, I'm thinking maybe the first of around February or so, we should be dropping that. But stay tuned for that. Also, I have a single out called Schedules by Galloway on all platforms. Amazon, Tidal, Spotify, Apple, etc. And in that song, as well as a video, I just talk about my everyday life, and I'm just an average guy out here trying to make it, you know, in a working world. And sometimes you get up in the morning, you gotta have those conversations with yourself. And that's what I'm doing in that song. I'm literally having a conversation with myself as I go through my day to day. The video was dope. We shot it in Baltimore, downtown. It's dope scenes, dope views. You see the Under Armour building in the video, some other nice places. So if you get a chance, check it out. Schedules by Galloway. Check it out on my channel. The video is on there. The song is streaming on all platforms. Also, funny thing, I'm thinking about dropping a song monthly. So I was trying to come up with a catchy title. And I came up with, which some of my colleagues aren't feeling, but I came up with Monthly Cycle. And because I got 4 mixtapes out, I thought it would be suiting to drop a song the 4th week, the 4th Friday of every month. And I was thinking about naming it Monthly Cycle. Now I'm getting pushback on that. So if y'all got any ideas or any other things I should say, outside of that, let me know. If y'all not feeling it, please let me know. But I'm going to drop a song every month. I already got one in the chamber called Dark Shadows. I'm going to elaborate on that on one of the episodes that come as well. And every month when I drop a song, I'm going to elaborate on it. Speaking of that, backpedaling just a little bit, I have a song called Disposable, which Hendo and I talked about on one of the episodes on Electric Relaxation. Very, very, very powerful episode. I open up a lot. I share my feelings. That's all I do in my music. I can't talk about selling drugs. I don't do that. I can't talk about robbing and killing people. I don't do that. I can't exaggerate my wealth. I mean, I can, but why? So, I'm just coming from an honest place. Oh, I hear what Dorian Henderson said. I feel you. I feel you. Maybe I won't do that. But if y'all got some ideas, let me know. I don't know. Maybe, we could come up with something. You can always I'm on IG. You can always drop me a line on IG, Misterr Galloway. I'm on TikTok. For those who like TikTok, I got some skits and all on there. Check me out there. But that's it. That's all for me. I just wanted to drop in, jump out the window, as I should say, and just let y'all know, man, I greatly appreciate the support. I wanted to put a face to the name. I wanted y'all to see me, get where I'm coming from. I hope y'all enjoy my music. I hope y'all enjoy the content on the show. Man, until next time, hope all is well out in the world. Again, I appreciate y'all all. I'm out. Peace.